Welcome back to another episode of FTB Stoneblock Numero Cuatro. Yes. So this episode, I want to make some more progress in terms of this section right here, right in the middle. We're going to get into Draconic Evolution in order to do that, which requires Draconium Ingots. To get Draconium Ingots, we're probably going to want to do... I'm not sure if dust comes from anything other than... Ooh. Chaos Guardian Prediction and Ender Dragon Predictions. Are these purchasable, perchance? I highly doubt they are, but in the off chance they are, they're not. Okay, so off to the chicken route. Draconium chicken requires meat, a temperature of 625 Celsius or higher, which we easily have. 9.8 million FE, easily have. Here, 8 seeds, we have a lot of those. Awakened feathers, easy to get. Refined soulstone, we have a lot of that. You just toss feathers into the soul fire down there to get those feathers, and then 4 blocks of draconium. And our current draconium stockpile is about 1600, so that works out well for us. What we're gonna go ahead and do is teach the system how to make, or yeah, how to do this, because I do believe, well, actually I think, oh no, this dude just straight up produces draconium ingots. Okay, I mean that's, I guess we don't need this then. Get rid of it. Get rid of that because we don't need it. So we'll just take a couple stacks of draconium, place it in there like so, and now we should have enough draconium to make like 8 blocks. I only wanted 8. There we go. And now we can make the chicken with some feathers. Feathers. Might as well go grab a stack. No reason not to. Let's go ahead and throw those in there. We will grab our stack back. Okay. Put this in there, and then the refined soulstone. Not red. Refined soulstone. We have a lot of those. It only takes 1. We can do 2 chickens for now, just to make more to breed up, I guess, souls. I don't. It doesn't matter. We have enough to do it, so we might as well. Tier 8 seeds. Where will we get those? Oh my god, we have a whole chest full of these. So we need just 2 seeds. Got it. And then the liquid meats comes from this. I guess we can put ourselves in there to get liquid meat. Otherwise, it's going to be kind of annoying to get. Because the other way to get liquid meats is by smelting down like raw meats. And they only give you 30 per. And we need 180 millibuckets. So really we need 360. Or yeah, 360 worth. So let's just bust in the top here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Saying sorry, I guess it's not my own smeltery. All right, let's go ahead and just sit in here, shall we? We're really not taking damage, honestly, and we have enough. There's 1. Well, let's keep standing here, I guess. All right, now we should be able to just pull it out. And we should have, there we go, meat. Then we come here, we just dump all this in there for now. Put that in there. And it's not working. Oh, it's because this is not heated up enough. What the hell? 294. You should be way higher than that, buddy. Okay, I guess you're just dissipating. I mean, how much do you need? 5,000 tick? Not that it really matters. I guess. It is always nice to watch our power. We still have 32 trillion and it's going up. Every time the 474, 475, that's a whole billion RF that we're gaining. Crazy. And we're crafting here, which is cool and fantastic. I don't know why this thing's acting like it's not getting power again, but whatever. The craft finished, and now we have 2 draconium chickens. Don't need 2 per se, but I mean, we might as well. It's really easy for us to craft. All right, I went AFK for a little bit to let ourselves build up some draconium. Now we got about 8,700, which is cool, cool, cool. Next thing we need to do is get some energy core stabilizers, some energy cores, I guess, and then some crystal matrix blocks, which takes crystal matrix ingot, which takes Nether stars, which we have. Diamond lattice, which is easy. So yeah, we have everything we need for all this. So I'm gonna go ahead and teach system how to craft all this. I'm not really sure if we need to. Actually, I don't think we need to teach this how to make this core stabilizer, to be honest, or this particle generator. Yeah, I don't think so. So yeah, no, we won't. I'll just make them. All right, got that quest done and dusted. An iron auto hammer at this stage of the game, dude? No way. That's sick. So we need to locate the Leviathan, it would seem. That seems to be our next thing. Is there kind of core and one hidden? I'm just assuming we need to go do that guy, but our Draconic Evolution, since I was crafting stuff, we did make our way downtown. Energy cores are cool and everything. I just don't feel like setting one up this playthrough, and we don't need to. With the applied flux, we have over 50 trillion just in here, and we can easily expand on that. Nor do we need the Draconic reactor, because again, I don't even think this first level over here is at half capacity. Or not at half, it's at like a little over half capacity, but it's not at full capacity, and it's generating over 50 million FE a tick. And we just stack that up. It just, we don't need to do it. Maybe another playthrough of a different pack, but not this one. So, what we need to do, what we might need to do now is go do this. Head out to the ocean ring and use your explorer's compass to find the Leviathan. Wait, head out to the ocean ring and use your explorer's compass to find the water orb arena where you can summon the Leviathan. Okay, so I need to go. Wait, it tells me where it's linked to. Negative 2600. 131. Okay, and that's the west one. Where have I dug out in a straight line the farthest? Let's go north. To the north one. Away we go. I found a troll cave? I don't know what that means. Oh, it's a twilight troll cave. Interesting. What is this? It just is not rendering for me, I guess. This is where the giant obsidian is. Yeah, see, the stats don't render, which is weird. Do we have one of the big pickaxes? We don't, which is what that's what you need. I can't talk. To actually break that. So I guess we'll keep going. Found the ocean ring. We're back home because I can't really go through the water with our current loadout. So I need to upgrade our armor or something in order to get water breathing. Because you can't place blocks or anything in the water, which is crazy. But yeah. So what I'm gonna do is probably upgrade our red matter armor to quantum, and let's be honest, it's time. It's been time. We've rocked this armor for a while. It has served us fantastically, but I think it's time to upgrade the armor. Now, in order to do that, we actually have everything we pretty much need for it. We know how to craft pretty much everything, so it's not really a thing of do we have the resources, do we have the infrastructure set up, because we absolutely do. So it's really just a quantum alloy plate, which is nether stars, Enderium ingots, and quantum alloy, all of which we have. So I'm not really worried about quantum infusion we have. I'm not worried about it. The only thing... Yeah, there's nothing that there's nothing, honestly. We can go ahead and craft this armor. We probably should have a while ago, but we can, so I'm just gonna go craft it. All right, we have our full suits. I literally didn't have to do anything, actually. That was great. I literally just sat here just doing the recipes for it, and we didn't have to set up anything else. Really just crafting recipes. So yeah, we have this. Then we can upgrade it with all these cards, which I want to do also. These cards just take pretty simple things. Yeah, quantum card off teach how to craft, but other than that, pretty straightforward. All right, bought everything we needed and also crafted everything. So now we have all these upgrades. We have the armor, we have reach, swim, pick, craft, attack speed, strength, regeneration, evasion, HP buffer, auto feeding, water breathing, walk speed, and sprint speed. All of which is good, so we should be able to just take all this off. And also, this should be able to get enchanted. I thought it could be. Well, that's unfortunate. But Where's our thing over here? Yeah, so we need this. We need more of these Godforge pearls. We can't seem to get them, which kind of sucks. This should be able to get. I can't see what this says. It's crazy how different this base looks without night vision on. It is actually insane. Also turned off the wireless charging on our Flux network and just added some charging cards onto this thing, so it just charges from the ME system. Instead of trying to split between the ME system and this, I want all the energy to go in the ME system and then be distributed from there. I just want to use this to get the power from there to the system. That's pretty much it. What the hell are these dudes? Nice that we can breathe underwater now, though. What? A rift monitor? What the hell? This place is crazy. I don't know what is going on in there. The mobs in here are insane. The loot in here is, at this point in the pack, is pretty useless, so keep it pushing to the boss. Alright, I think I found the layer. I think this is it, and we need to spawn them with this thing? Is that what it was? Exploration, found the dungeon. What am I doing? Oh, where can summon the Leviathan? Explorers compass, find the water orb. Water. How do I spawn this guy? Do I just get close to it? No, don't take that, please. What do I give to you? Why won't you spawn? These chests do have interesting loot, though. Nautilus shells. Well, I bet it takes a heart of the sea. Now that I think about it, I don't open this one. You want a sponge? I don't want these replica blocks, dude. I guess I'll take them. I guess we need to craft this thing right here. Which we might have most everything for. A coral chunk. What do I get? Where does this guy spawn? I've never seen that man in my life. I know you can't buy that. What? A deepling priest drops it? So when you go back to the dungeon? I don't know. Alright, this dude just spawned out of one of these things. Oh my god. That was scary. What do you drop? Molten uranium fluid cow? Weird. Also found whatever this is. This is interesting. Found a chicken in one of these. I'll take it because is it used for anything? Uranium. No, not really used for anything. Got a 64k storage component. Am I just like overpowered for these dungeons all the time or what? I'd say that's my biggest gripe is these dungeons are super cool. But I would say after my like first dungeon, all the loot's been pretty useless to me. I'm not sure if that's because I'm like setting myself up way too much going into things or what. Not totally sure there, but I'll keep. Is that okay? No, it's just what is this? This is super cool though. If it wasn't so, like late in the pack, you could definitely make a pretty cool base in here because it seems like mobs aren't spawning because everything's lit up. You could get your torch flowers from here if you don't want to buy them. Also, oh, mob spawner. Right as I speak. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this area. Also, if you get to this point in the pack, or you passed it or whatever, if you mute the Shadow Beast ambient FTB ocean mobs, it'll get rid of that really annoying like sound. So if I just unmute that for a second, and I sit here for all of 1 second. Alright, well now they're not there. That sound. This is the sound. This mutes that. Okay, well, while I'm looking for the mobs I need to spawn things, we have to talk to this guy to complete the stage from the earlier craft. And he still doesn't give me anything I need, which is fine. Auto build chronic upgrades. We need that for our world engine, which we'll do now. What was it again that we needed for this? At draconic, this, and there was something else. What was it? Crystal matrix blocks. Crystal matrix block. Should be able to turn all this in and build it. Ooh, let's go on up here. Will it actually build one? Like on top of the forge? Let's see. Oh, it does. That's cool. That is really cool. I haven't built one of these actually in quite a while. What does mega mean in this case? Everyone uses different things. Is it billion? Is it trillion? What is it? And here we go. Since we did that, it unlocks these quests, I think, which now tells me how to make the Abyssal Sacrifice, because I'm just fucking stupid, apparently. So we're going to need to be acquired from the Paralysis Gateway of Eternity. The Paralysis. And this just takes a Dark Matter, 4 Water Essence from Ars Nouveau, and Diamond Latisse's, and it require... Wait, can I buy one? I mean, not that I really care to buy one, but it's brown, right? Yeah, I don't think so. So I have to make some water essence, and that's pretty much it. So we'll be able to craft it. And it takes, did I say how much it takes? 7.8 mil. Not bad, not bad. And get snow, by the way, you just shift right click flowing water, not the source block. If you do the source block, it'll give you ice. If you do flowing, it'll give you snow. We don't have any kelp, so I'm actually back to just crooking sand right now. What has my life come to that we have quantum armor and I have a crook in my hand because I need to use it? Also, don't forget when you're making essences, you only need one of each thing of whatever you need. The water essence needs a water bucket, snow block, and kelp. You don't have to have like 4 of them if you need 4 crafts of it. They stay on here forever, so you can use one of each and then get as many water essence as you need. That's something I usually forget, so just want to bring it up. Then we see some dark matter, throw it in, and we should be good. Sweet. Now we have our pearl. We can probably fight him here, right? Does it have to be in water? I wouldn't think so. Let's just fight him. I think this should be pretty easy. Oh my god, look at this dude. Hiding in there. Yeah, they should be dead. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. All this armor. Alright, well, I completed that. I pretty much 2-shot the last guy that came out of there, so I did not think it would be that easy. Corral chunk. A music disc. That sounds pretty cool. Let's, can we get a jukebox going? What do we got? Oh. All right, we should be able to craft ourselves this now. I've just been buying Hearts of the Sea, by the way, in case you're curious. But let's go fight this man. What is this? Plus 50% swim speed. Let's get it on. Odds that we die. I don't know. Unless he's got something that can like weirdly one-shot me, I don't think we can die. All right. Feed him the sacrifice. The Leviathan. Oh, I thought it was bigger than that. Okay. That was fun. Wait, is that second level? Whoa! I almost stopped recording there, buddy. Easy mode. Next thing on the list of necessities for us is going to be this overcharged crystal, which takes, you can either do it this way or into with particle collision, and it's much cheaper with particle collision. Just by looking at this, it's all well and good. I'm not sure how many of these we need, actually. 8. So we need 8. Probably more than... Okay, so let's just do the particle accelerator. And we also need the resonating redstone stuff, so I'll set this up to empower, and we'll be good. Alright, I've automated the Restonia. I automate the other stuff also. If we come back here, we see this. It puts out a block of redstone. Well, outputs the block of redstone to this. This places it, this senses it, turns it into Restonia. This one whitelists only to break Restonia with a drop teleport upgrade that teleports it right back to our pattern provider. So if we request like 10 of these, you'll see it gets placed, broken, placed, broken. I can even make this faster if we wanted to. See? There we go. Look how fast this is now. Nice. Then we just place that pattern in here for the stuff, and I need to update this program to properly handle it. Alright, I've updated the code here for Restonia. Let's see if this works off the bat. I'm not holding my breath, but let's just say it does work, shall we? Okay. You're not outputting the brick. And why is that? I finally got it figured out, but I don't know why it's... So it's working now. If we check the program, I had to edit the program to just do output 1 each except Restonia to machine. Each one of these is classified as machine, so they have power and stuff like that. But what I don't understand is I was having the red dye always wants to go to Energizer 2. Even though in the code I had to go to Energizer 1, it never would. Even if I explicitly said like Minecraft red dye, I don't know why it always went to that one and no other one. And it would always override any other item no matter which order it was in. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, is probably due to one of these. Now that I use my brain power. But anyway, that works now. Right now, for whatever reason, I'm just not feeling messing with the particle accelerator. So I'm going to teach the system how to make it, craft it, because it knows how to craft everything. And we have unlimited resources, so it's not that big of a deal. Yeah, I just don't feel like messing and learning the particle accelerator right now. Just because... I don't know. I just don't feel like it. It seems really cool, but for whatever reason, I just don't want to. And we need to make these Prometheums. So probably definitely take the process will definitely take a little bit longer. But I mean, it is what it is. So we need to put this into this one. Can I just come down here? I don't even know my own way around my base anymore. Heisenberg compensator, didn't we? Yeah, we can make that. I don't know why it's acting like we can't. So if we request a probe... didn't I just put this in? Does it not have a it's not connected. Hello. I'm like, why is this not working? Guys? There we go. Now we should be able to request the... Whatever. Request 20 of them for now. And it'll need to craft shoal fire. It needs sulfuric acid a lot. Strange matter. 70 buckets of lava. Yeah. It'll probably take a little bit to craft. That's about to use a lot of the resources from around the base. Like the fragment forge, the foundry, this thing. Gonna mix up some of this. Getting really cool with it. But yeah, wait for it to craft. We're also gonna, I guess, make a lot more of this stuff. There's no add-ons for this, so that's gonna be the slowest, probably a bottleneck, but it is what it is. Okay, I simplified the code because I was being an idiot and just made it a little more complicated than it needed to be. This will pretty much cover anything you have. So you don't need the redstone check, but if you put output 1 each, except anything from actual additions to a machine, machines being these empower, these pedestal stand things, do that and then output 1 actual additions thing to the empower, which is the center, and then forget that, and then input empowered from there to the output chest and there. And then as long as you have your craft chest here with all your crafting materials, as long as you have this set to blocking mode, this will work for everything now. So I can put a recipe in for diamond, emerald, all that stuff, and it'll work without me having to touch code anymore, which is fantastic. So we have some of these coming, which means we will get this quest complete. And now we just need Resonant Void, which is going to take Void Flame, which we do not have, Fortron, which we do have, 200,000 a tick, which we do have, everything else we should have. So we really just need this. Sky Osmium, we don't have that. Enderium, we need to get someone to make Enderium because we don't have it. Empowered Void Crystals, we can teach system how to make, which is easy. And then Resonance Engineering Blocks. That should be easy. Yeah, that's just, that's easy enough. Sky Osmium just takes Charged Quartz, Osmium, and Sky Stone. Sky Stone, I think the system should know how to make Sky Stone, right? Yep, and we have enough dust, so that's going to be pretty straightforward there. Teach system how to do this. We will go throw it in our reactor. Not that we have to like actually be here throwing it in, but just because. Nope, get this. So the void flame fuel. Oh, this takes fucking just dire things. Shit. We're gonna have to automate that. I'll come back to that later. Enderium ingots, the only way to do it is with the Enderic Infuser, which takes temperatures, required speed of 256 RPM. I'm not getting the fucking crate. Are we serious? Fortron we have, Enderpearls we have, Dragon Eggs we have, temperature we can do. Alright. Oh my good golly, Miss Molly. What the fuck is this? I also want to teach system, teach system how to make all these factory upgrades. So let's see if we can get the ultimate factory upgrade. This is a test. To see if we have like all the upgrades needed for it. Because there are like quite a bit of upgrades needed for this. I don't know if we have them all. So one of them will stop. So we don't have the ultimate, which means we don't have, I think it's this one that we don't have, which is fine. We'll just take that out and then cancel the craft. But now we know. In order to get the Supreme machine frame, we're going to need ether gas, which is just laser drilling a wither. So that's fun. Here's one fluid laser base. Then we're going to need a purple laser lens. We just need a laser lens, please. Lens. White laser lens. Where's just the normal A? Oh, there it is. All right. We're gonna need the purple. So yeah, we can do this. Then we're gonna need some laser drills. For now, we're gonna start with 20. That should be good enough. We're also gonna need a stasis chamber. Go ahead, request all of this good stuff. All well and good. Should be finished any second now. There we go. A stasis chamber. I made a little area up here. Hope you like it. We dig this out, put this here, show the area, and we should be able to get upgrades. So at, oh man, what is it? What mod is this? Industrial foregoing. We should be able to request some of these. Our laser drills. And then I'm gonna want like 30 of these, to be honest. Something like that. I'm making upgrades for all the stuff, and our latex production is kind of slow. So I heard I saw that if you do latex, you can feed it to a cow, and it should turn them into a a latex cow, which will be much faster than what our extractors are doing. Latex fluid, nice. Okay, we have all these lasers set up with upgrades. We have a couple of these stasis chambers. So hopefully the wither can stay alive. I'm thinking he will be able to. Let's go ahead and stack it like so. And then let's grab some skulls. 1, 2, 3. And let's go in like so. Now he should stay alive. Maybe I should have raised this whole thing by 1. We're about to find out. Actually, no, because it won't spawn. So let's see. Well, we have ether gas. It works. Cool. And now we have ether gas in the system. There we go. Look at this dude in his cage. Looks interesting. And now with this beautiful looking setup, we should be able to request a Supreme machine frame. Supreme, please. Go ahead, let everything craft. That should start here. And then go here. And then go here. Nice. Then we just need some a big cogwheel and a couple small ones. Let's go ahead and like just request. I'm tired of waiting on wood. We'll go and request instant. Not even a question. And that should be all we need for that. We should have all the upgrades, but let's see. Yep. Cool. Takes 225,000 a tick. It just takes a minute for the system, I think, to realize how much power it should be sending. Bada bing, bada boom. Here's our Enderic Infuser. Yeah, see, I don't think I should have that in our inventory. It should be in our system. Cool. Alright, this thing says it doesn't need anything else in terms of like structure. So you try to do like a circuit fabricator. Can we just possibly craft one of these real quick? Well, I tried to figure that out though. It is looking like we're gonna need some kind of speed. So we can go to spawn actually and go to whoever sells this thing, the Echo the Fabricator. We go to Fabricator, and buy the electric motor. I'm just gonna make things nice and easy. Alright, I'm not really sure how to build this. I'm gonna ask around on Discord, but while I wait, we should have enough stuff here to go ahead and make. We should have enough Enderium to make this stuff. 48, we should have enough. So with the rest of this we should have the Abyssal Egg. Abyssal Egg, check. I'll put this in here. Sky Osmium. Sky Osmium, how much do we need? 32. Make 32 of that, please. Thank you. Instantaneous, I appreciate it. Enderium ingots. Need 48. There we go. Promethiums, we need 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then empowered void crystal. Empowered void crystal, I'll teach us how to do that. And then resonance engineering blocks. We should have enough for this. It's 20 per from the fabricator. I'm gonna buy it because I just don't feel like we have a lot of money, and I just don't feel like going through that. And how much do we need exactly? We need 4 of these, so just 4 in total. Where are you? There we go. $40. We still have over 4,000, so yeah, not really worried about that. Put this in there. Grab this. And then the empowered void crystal. I'll do that. And we should have everything we need to go ahead and craft that. Why no craft? Oh, you need the Fortron and the void. I forgot all that. Whoopsie. Okay, so get the void flame. You have to get the unrefined. To get the unrefined, you can actually use a reaction chamber with blaze and void flame coal. To get the blaze, you have to do the emerald reaction again with unrefined. Unrefined can come from a reaction chamber, and the polymorphic can come from a reaction chamber. So it's really just the last two. You only need like 2 outside things, I think. And then this doesn't really. The blaze gold, can we get that from something that's does not require us to in-world transformations? The answer is no. Let's see how compact I can make this. I don't think I'll be able to make it that compact, but you know, we might as well try. So there's only 2 of these that we need to like do in-world transformations for the fluids. So what I'm kind of thinking, honestly, is one of these can be for. Yeah, let me break one of these. And one of these will be for like item transformations. And the other one will be for fluid transformations. So there should be a fluid placer. Advanced fluid placer. Let's go ahead and see. Can we craft some of these? We're missing some ferrocore, which just takes iron. Okay. So now we just need some iron blocks. And we should teach the system how to make iron blocks or ferrocore right now anyway. So I guess we should do that. And to do that, what I want to do. How do I want to do this actually? Okay, let's see if this system works here. I had 3 machines here. From just our things, you got the advanced block placer, which will place whichever blocks are in here into these slots. I have these covered with obsidian just so it doesn't try to place in those spots, because you can't do like a diamond shape like this with the placer. You just have to cover up pretty much the spots you don't want to place. And you can do with it whatever you want: glass, dirt, obsidian, diamond blocks, whatever you're feeling. So hide that. And back here we have something that's be constantly filled with ender pearls. I have no way to detect if this thing's not active or not. So every 400 ticks, I'm having ender pearls sent into this. So if it's not activated, they'll activate. If it's not, if it is activated, it'll just throw the ender pearl like you've heard a couple times now. And up here we have our block breaker that is only gonna break these just dire things with an eclipse ally pickaxe and a teleport drop upgrade that teleports back down to here. So for here we have Celestial Gem and raw ferrocore set up. So if we take our ferrocore and request some of it, we should be able to request. Well, let's just take this ferrocore out for a second and let's request like 10 of this. I have it set to a 1-to-3 ratio, so for every 1 block of iron, you can expect about 3 pieces of raw ferrocore. That's not really, it's not like a guaranteed per se. It's just kind of an estimation. Every time I've broken it, I found I usually get at least 3. It's 3 to 4 usually. I usually don't get less than that. So if you want to really be safe, you could set it to like 1 iron block is 2. But as of right now, I don't have problems with it. As you can see, I usually even get a little more than I ask for. So that 1-to-3 ratio seems to be working for me. And then it's going to be the same thing with all the other things as well. I haven't set it up yet, but Celestial Gem are just putting diamond blocks down to 1-to-3 ratio. And then all this other stuff as well. We'll take Void Flame, Blaze Ember. They're going to teach them how to make all of this stuff. We'll probably need another setup for this, just so it can make it a little bit quicker. Or we can just have it on like requesting. Yeah, we'll probably get a quantum crafter, and request that all this stuff has a stockpile, and then I'll just go AFK for a little bit. I have a lot of time in this pack, and a lot of it is AFK, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm gonna set the rest of this and be back. By the way, it's the requester, not the quantum crafter. So we need to put this in here. Amount to stock. Always set this before we put anything in there. We're gonna want like, I don't even know, like what would be a good amount to have on hand at any time. 364. I don't even know, to be honest. We'll put that in there. 364, please. Submit change. Missing ingredients. What are you missing? What? Turns out also you have to draw. You have to have the actual item in your inventory. You can't like pull it from over here. You have to have it in your inventory. Put it where you want to craft here, and then it'll start crafting. So says it's requested. It's crafting. Let's go check. I don't see anything, but yep, it's working. So batch size of 1. We need to do batch size of 4 because we have 4 spaces here. Okay, yeah, this will be annoying. Now, in theory, if you wanted to be really efficient with this, you'd have a setup for all of these. You'd have a setup for what do you call it? Like this stuff. You'd have a setup for other things as well. Looks like this needs to be lowered when we're actually crafting stuff. So probably, I don't know, 200. Let's half it. And I think this batch size needs to be 12 because we get 3 per, so it's 1 per each. Yeah, so 12 is the batch size. We need to utilize all 4 slots. And I guess we could like take this out 1 more. Because then we'd have to block off this section. I was gonna say we could take advantage of the front face, but I'm not overly worried about it. Alright, so I just doubled the setup here. And now we have ability to make all the way up to Eclipse Alloy here and all the way up to Eclipse Ember up here. And it's really the same setup, just setting like 1 Primal Coal Block to 3 Blaze Ember. You might have a little bit left over, like in this case it says 3 Eclipse Ember, but we got 4 out. So again, just one of those odds games, and At 3, I definitely seem to be able to make what I want with maybe a little bit extra, although maybe with a little bit left extra. So yeah, this is the setup, and now we need to get the actual fuel things over here. All right, everything is done and ready. Everything appears still not working. I just now noticed this. Excuse me, why do you now have ender pearls? Oh, you're not the clicker. You are not the clicker, good sir. I need the clicker to not be you, to be you. I think that was the problem. Yes, maybe. Do you have ender pearls now? Yeah, okay. That was the problem. Anyway, as you can see, we got a little update. It looks kind of bad right now, but it'll work. See, it's working now. Anyway, so our super factory manager here every 5 ticks is just giving energy to everyone who needs it. So all these advanced boys, where's my J? My J's not working now. Whatever, I don't care. So yeah, every 5 ticks, we're inputting energy and outputting to the machines. Every machine again is the advanced thing. Anything that needs power is a machine in this case. Every 200 ticks, we're inputting from the ender pearl supply and outputting to clickers. As you just saw, I fixed it up there. This is our ender pearl supply. Ender pearl supply with an exporter on the back, exporting ender pearls. Who would have guessed that one? And then we have inputting fluid from our picker upper and outputting fluid to the pattern provider. You don't have to drop anything into the fluid. It's just putting the fluid next to an activated piece of goo. So yeah, and we can have this advanced picker upper with power and picking up that stuff. So if we want all the void flame, we need 3 more buckets actually. It'll be able to do everything it needs, crafting things it might need to craft. And then from there, everything will start working. As you can see, we're converting things. And then the rest of it will get done at some point. I do have some ME requesters down there requesting that we have like a backlog of all this stuff. So we don't really have to wait on it. But it is taking quite a while. Same with over here. We have, if you look at just dire things, we have at least 300. I haven't said that 365, but you know, with the differentials, sometimes you get more, a little more. But yes, yeah, so we have everything we need there. It's building up everything else with the ember and coal and stuff. But yeah, it's just taking a very long time. So I would, if you're worried about speed, you know, change it up. Or if you just want to leave this running in the background, I would put the stuff in a requester and then just have it craft all this and then go do other stuff. So yeah, now we're just converting our fuel. This should be our last block actually. I asked for 3, so I'll already do 2. And then we should have just some void flame. It'll pick it up and it'll get converted in the reaction chambers because this stuff needs unrefined. Unrefined can be done in a reaction chamber with the void flame and all that. You can do the in world, but much easier to do the reaction. You're not dropping items into the world, and it just gets a lot more confusing that way. So definitely a cool thing by this pack. You don't have to drop things in there physically in the world anymore, which is fantastic. And so our whole setup here works. Fantastic. Now let's craft that. We should be able to just craft the Resonant Void. Let's do next. We have the Fortron, we have the Void Flame, everything else we have. Let's go ahead and start it. And let's just see if it works in our system. I kind of do want to go down there and stare at it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to restrain myself. And there it is. It is done. So, oh my god. I don't know if you can hear my dog or not, but holy fuck. This dude. Let's see what we get out of this bad boy. A netherite furnace. That's just so not needed. But let's go speak with Echo of Wormrites. Let's go teleport over here. Echo of the Wormrites. Let's go ahead and complete the stage. I don't think our shop gets updated anymore. Not that it matters at all. But so there we go. Now we get this. Now we need to go to our world engine. I think at least. And I assume we submit this and then place them in. It's not showing the animation. Anyway, I'll assume it's done. Unlocking Hyperion. So we need to go speak with the dude of guidance. Hello, good sir. Nice to see you again. Complete the stage. Quest completed. Chapter 4 completed. Sweet. So this thing is all done. This tier 1 not being a different color is kind of pissed me off. I can't lie to you. Anyway, Hyperion is our next stage. So we need to go... There seems to be an error locating the final echoes. The system seems to refer to them differently to the ones you've met thus far. Maybe the Wormright might know something. Wormright. Hello? Do you know something I don't? Complete the stage. Chronon resonator. To get there, we need to fuse an advanced draconic cores with Fortron, Chronon, and Source. Then temper it in shield fire. With luck, the process would carry my draconic will into a component strong enough to open a path to him. This episode took a little longer than I thought it would, but hey, we completed chapter 4, got everything done. This main thing took a little bit, and a little bit of work, but yeah, we're good to go. And next episode, we're going to work on getting to Hyperion, I guess. We need to craft this thing, which takes this power, which is easy. Fortron is easy. Shield fire, I think, is extremely easy. How much do we have, actually? It takes 10 buckets. Fire, we have 60. Okay. Can we... Might be able to craft this right now, actually. Chronon battery, we might need to get chronoton glass. We might have to... Do we have any left over from before? No, we don't. So we might have to recharge that one thing, but that's... I mean... At this point, this is so easy that it's just not even an issue. I know the episode's over. I kind of want to see. Wyvern cores, easy. Time crystals are actually kind of easy. It takes Void Flame, which we have now, on demand. Fortron, which we have now, a lot of it. We have all the upgrades, and it just takes Fluxite, which we have a lot of, and Entro Crystals, which we can get a lot of. So it's actually pretty easy, and then this guy is pretty easy to make actually too. We might be on to the Wimey chicken next, but yeah, I'll see you guys later.